Oh wow, this is a very unbalanced battle. I should fix that. Those teammates need to turn on each other. Because it just doesn't do to have this level of, you know, cheatingness. Oh, they're dead. Um, Stationary camera, that's not what I need. Let's switch to dogfight camera. That's more like it. So we'll just wait for a few people to come in while we discuss what's going on here. I'm not really sure how to explain what we're doing here, but it's gonna be interesting, I hope. Auto flyby position. Let's try that. That's wow. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. Oh no, that's not working. Oh, here we go. Yes, shooting by the camera. Woo! Oh wow, he's down. He's down. Is he gonna survive? Oh, he's totally lucky. Nice. Okay, so I'm hoping that a few people will turn up. We have the human goatee. See, I can understand that. Human hoti. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Oh, wait. And we're going to switch Prof Biscuit back into the same team here. Nice. Let's try getting close. Oh. Let's switch back to dogfight camera. So we can actually look at this. Yeah, go Professor Biscuit. No, happy Apollo 13 Day. I know, I sort of could have... I thought we could have done an Apollo 13 thing, but instead I'm starting this thing. Oh, look at that. What you're seeing is an AI dogfight between a number of planes built by players. There are originally 8. We call this Thunderdome. 8 players enter. Usually one of them leaves, and most of them end up, crashing and exploding. Please God, tell me what you're drinking tonight. I'm actually drinking tea because I get a bit of a headache, but I talked about this and we had 8 people come forward and say, okay, I want to join your competition. This competition is about building planes and where we set out a challenge. So I am actually going to load in the challenge here, or load in the beginning stage, right? So we asked for a bunch of players to want to participate, to submit their designs based upon the challenge rules, and then they will be flown by AI pilots in a giant Thunderdome. And we will judge them based upon their looks, their performance, their adherence to the rules, etc., 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 right? We call this Runway project, right? And I hope you'll work it make. Yes. So the players that we have, we've got Levi 154, Racecorn, Skysack, Scott, because I wanted to add at least one entry, even though I half-assed it, Prof Biscuit, Chunkmaster Blast, and John F. President, and Aisha. So the rules here were that you use BD Armory, right? And we wanted to start with something where everybody could understand what the rules were. So the rules were you had to add a Vulcan, right? One of these hidden Vulcan cannons. You had to add an AI flight computer. And you also had to add a weapons manager and enough ammunition to help it fly, right? The other thing was you had to start with the Aeris 3A stock aircraft, and you could change the parts, you could move them around, you could bolt them on in different ways, but you couldn't add or remove any parts. So these are all based on the same part setup. The only thing that's really different between them is that some people have put on more ammunition than others. So what we're going to start doing is we're going to fly these and they're going to start killing each other. So in the bottom left here, you can actually see the list of pilots in it. And I'm going to put these randomly onto teams. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to announce a challenge after this. And if you want to join in, you got to get on the Discord and you'll have less than 24 hours to submit a design that I can then incorporate into tomorrow's challenge, and you have to follow the rules. But we're going to announce that afterwards. Everybody's going to get roughly the same amount of time. So we're going to start up round one. The way we do this, first of all, is we turn on the guard ID or guard logic. We switch them into two different teams, and we bring up this window that says start. But before we start, very important, we got to go through everybody and turn off their brakes. Otherwise, they're not going to go very far. I mean, that could actually be a challenge, I guess. So we start off with an engagement range, and this is it. We're going. So we have advanced cameras here on the side, so I can, like, you know, watch these things take off and do their stuff. There we go. Yes, 50 years ago tonight, Apollo 13 had an explosion in their liquid oxygen tank, and from that, things. From that, one of the greatest rescues in history, space history, had to happen. So they all have to be 8 kilometers from each other. There are 2 different teams. You can't just Thunderdome it. You have to split them into teams, and then what will happen is I will reallocate these into teams over as they. I'm gonna put them into teams based upon whether they die or whatever, right? So that we have roughly the same number of players on each team. It gets interesting when you get down to 3 players, because then you've got 2 against 1, and then that really is unfair. So I also want to note when the people disappear from this list. That's important. So we got to pay attention for when they're disappearing. So if you notice, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to have to rewatch this event afterwards and come up with the scores. We're going to be doing like Formula 1 style scoring, I think. Actually, I can't remember how they score the top 8 in Formula 1. You can't do a Thunderdome with the mod as it exists. Oh, there we go. Let's put those on over the top. Well, they're heading in towards each other now. We've got the first rush, as they say. So I could switch this to dogfight camera, which is kind of nice. There we go. Look at that already! Whoa! Now, if only I could see who they were shooting at, that would be a whole lot more fun. Oh, look at... Hits already! Levi is... Oh, wait a second. We get some maneuvering here. Now they're switching target. Let's take a look who this is. Switching to Aisha. John F. President. That's right. Oh, goodness! John F. President crashed into the ground. So that's first one to die. I'm making a mark there. Yeah. Who's this? This is Aisha again. So I hope you've got your idea as to who you're betting on, right? I have no problem with people gambling in chat, but I am not going to place any bets or front any bets or whatever. Ooh, look at that little maneuver there. Yeah, John went down. John F. President was not... Yeah, it's all autopilot because we have to make it fair. You can tweak the autopilot to make it better or worse. It's all up to you. You can tell it you're okay with pulling 30 Gs, but then you might find that will cause it to lose too much speed in the turns. So there's all these options. Oh, did I see... Oh, look! Prof Biscuit is falling out. Oh, Prof Biscuit recovered. Wow. I'm going to tell you that I spent 3 seconds building my plane. I just moved the wings forward and moved the vertical stabilizers inward. Who's this? Oh, this is Scott, I guess. Now, of course, they're going to run out of ammunition at some point. Oh, nice hit there, but the wings are still on it. It does look like they might have lost their tailplane. They're going into a spin. Wait a second, who is that? Oh, this is Chunk Master Blaster falling out of the sky. I expect they will not be long for this world. Watch that name disappear from the bottom left there. I don't know who I wish I could get a mod that would show the name up there so I could see who they were shooting at always. It actually says up here that they're aiming at Aisha, so I guess this is Prof Biscuit attacking Aisha. And I'm going to say that Chunk Master Blaster is still listed, so therefore he hasn't died yet, but I'm not sure what's keeping him alive. He's probably just falling very slowly. Also, I won't be surprised if this pilot has run out of ammunition. This pilot is Aeris, Prof Biscuit is out of ammunition. So they're just a spoiler right now. They are free target. Oh, there we go. Chunk Master Blaster is going down for real this time. Surely they will impact the ground any minute now. That was a boom. Oh, no, it wasn't Chunk Master Blaster that went out the way. Let's... Oh, wait, no, that was, sorry. So I'm going to switch Prof to the other team. So Chunk died second. Oh, who is this pulling up high? Ricecorn. Now, Ricecorn did some amazing stuff. You can absolutely manually fly against the CPU if you want to. In fact, some of the challenges will have something like that. You will have a lot of CPU targets against one smaller target or whatever. You know what? Ricecorn is out of ammunition. They have no weapons either, so I don't know why I'm looking at them. Lavi 154 is descending. Aisha still has ammunition though. I think Lavi is definitely going to crash very soon. But they might crash with insufficient force to drop out. Ooh, wow. That was some interesting aerial ballet there, was it not? Planes without wings usually crash. It's really a question of whether they crash hard enough to knock them out of the running. You'd be surprised of how far you can fly a plane without wings in Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, it's still not listed as dead, which means they may have landed on the ground, but, you know, survived. Yeah, they are on the ground, so I'm going to call them out, right? They're not officially off the list, but they're definitely going to get scored as dead. Oh! Now look at this! Aisha is in the flat spin! Can they recover before they crash? I am not hopeful of that. I am actually going to switch Scott into this team because it looks like two of their players are out for the count. But Aisha is going to be number 4 unless something miraculous happens. Yep, we're calling it. That's number 4. So Ricecorn is still alive despite having no ammunition. Also, Prof Biscuit has no ammunition. So let's just check. Yeah, we do have one player on each team who still has ammunition. So it's going to be a question of who survives longest. And if we have like 3 people tied, then that's counted as not first place. It's counted as like 3rd place or whatever. So I'm going to do the compute on the scores later, but it's going to be something similar to Formula 1 scoring. Very simple. Like 10 points for first place and less as you go down. He has no guns. Ricecorn, no guns. Lavi is still sitting on the ground with guns. Aisha is on the ground. Wait a second. But actually, Aisha's out of the list because the... Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no, wait, no guns here. Nobody's got any guns. The only person that's got any guns is Scott. And that was such a half-ass design. Rick May died. Is he the guy that did Barrel Roll? Because I saw the guy that did Barrel Roll, you know, was the one. Man. I'm going to say I never played Star Fox 64 very much. I was more an original Starwing player, so I never really got to hear that. We still have guns in this thing. Why is he not getting into range? He is having a hard... Oh. There's two of them there. I don't know what he's doing here. He also voiced the Team Fortress 2 soldier. Did not know that. That was Peppy. Yeah, Peppy was the rabbit, right? I know it's going to be... So that will be a later challenge. There will be a challenge where you only have a tiny amount of fuel. And yeah, I've got a few different ideas for challenges. And the great thing is, because it's Kerbal Space Program, we can put the players on different worlds with different atmospheres. Right? We can make them, require them be, you know, what do you call them? Seaplanes. I don't know why this one isn't firing. Let's just see who we've got. We've got Skysack, no ammunition. Ricecorn, no ammunition. Lavi has ammunition but is officially out because they're on the ground. Aisha is on the ground and dead. And Prof Biscuit has no... Oh! Scott is actually firing at somebody. This is why we should just enable infinite weapons for some of these rounds. And I think I will do that. But once we get to 0 ammunition, that's when we decide to call it. This looks like Space War, but with planes. You think so? Oh, that's another one. That is a great idea, Mark. We'll do high surface gravity. So if you want to get on my Discord server, you can submit planes for tomorrow's challenge, which will be different. Would they crash into each other if no one has ammunition? Not officially, but you can tell them to avoid the collisions. Sorry, stop avoiding collisions. Oh, is that down? Is that... Oh! Oh my goodness! That was close. Someone that knows to look on my YouTube About page. It has a link to the Discord. So I still have ammunition. I cannot believe this is taking so long. What will happen is once we get close to running out of ammunition, I think I'm going to disable collision avoidance. In fact, let's just disable clearance check. So we might get some collisions now. This is moving into sudden death. Maybe we should do that like after 5 minutes flying. Oh, look at that. How close that is to the ground there. This one is still trying to shoot them, but they've got no weapons. Look, Ricecorn has lost the tailplane again. Can I tell us something about Comet Atlas? Not yet, because I haven't got any details. Come on, Scott! Stop being so chill. Like, actually engage your targets. I think I might have tweaked Scott's gun to only engage at really close range. And that's why he's having such a hard time aiming at the target. Oh, he pulls out just in time. Maybe I should set the pull-out distance to 0. See how they handle it. We will do several rounds, let me be clear. But next round I will do with infinite ammo just for... simplicity. You supplies the pilots are still alive after continually suffering from 15G. I won't be surprised if one of the challenges actually has pilots that will die. So you're going to have to decide how many Gs that you want to subject your plane to. This thing is once again diving to the ground and pulling out just in time. Okay, we have 1 minute left. Officially 1 minute left before we reset the round. And we will have 4 people in first place. Or rather, 4 people in fourth place. That's how the scoring will work. 30 seconds. Yeah, 4 and 4. So we'll score according to everyone that survives gets the 4th. So you get a lot more points for getting all the way to first place. So the next round will be with infinite ammo, just to make it more fun. And that is us. We are calling time on this. Everybody is getting that. Okay. So we're going to reset this now. Reset it, reset it, reset it, reset it. Okay. You all have to, yes, each of you gets a week. But you know what? We're going to do multiple rounds because we know that bad luck can spoil things. Okay, once again, we're going to do this. We're now going to have infinite ammo. And I'm going to set up versus. And I'm going to just set up the same group of 4. We could switch these things around, but I don't think it's such a big deal. And then turn off the brakes. Oh. Okay, brakes are all off. And start. And we'll just watch this. Whoa. I don't know what's going on there. Let's turn on auto zoom. Okay, clear target. Wow, let's switch out of stationary target to dogfight camera again. Here we go. Thank you, Mcthulhu, for delivering the Discord. Okay, once again, we have 8 pilots in the air. Ricecorn, Skysack, Scott, Prof Biscuit, Chunk Master Blast, John F. President, Aisha Fix, and Lavi 154. This is going to be the second round of Runway Project by 8 aircraft designers who are wanting to push the limits of their science and hopefully push some lead into their enemies' hardware. I left clearance check off. I don't know, what does that do? Will it mean more things crashing? Sounds like a good plan, right? Okay, let's turn this thing around. I think we're gonna start doing this. Or maybe not. Why is this guy going over here? There we go. It seems that one of the pilots is heading off all on their own. Imagine this same concept, but on KSP2, indeed. Okay, so here we are, Lavi 154, closing range. Oh, and deciding to switch targets to Prof Biscuit already. Lead is flying. And people are turning. Whoa! Hey! Nice. So far, so good. Got some bullets coming in. Okay, Skysack coming over the top. Trying to get a bead on Chunk Master Blast. Not sure. Oh, Switching target to Levy 154. Something exploded. What just exploded? Oh, there we go. Look at that. That is Scott going down. Oh. Can I pull out of that? Well, can the AI pull out of that is the question. So Scott is down, but who else? Scott went down second, right? But who went down before me? Now I gotta figure out who I'm missing here. Because I'm missing the one. John F. President went down first again. John F. President is just taking a bullet in the head. Ooh, what? Oh, there, nice, another clean hit there. That is Skysack getting the tailplanes torn off there. Let's see if we can find Skysack. Skysack has got those fins, those canards do not make for easy control. I do not think you're making it out of this one. And Skysack leaves the building. Okay, and actually, Chunk Master Blast also looks like they might be out of business. So I'm going to mark that down as a 4. We are very equal. Chunk Master Blast is flying without an AI computer. I don't know if you can land that, but it will be very impressive if you do. Okay. But now everyone has infinite ammunition. That'll buff out, right? Prof Biscuit engaging Levy 154. Oh! Looks like we might have lost... Oh, there's the wing! Levy is spinning out of control. The only reason Levy is still in the game is because the computer wasn't destroyed. But that is number 5 for this scenario. Okay, Aisha is still alive. Oh, Rice Corn is down as well. So, wait a second. Rice Corn... Prof Biscuit still flying. And Aisha still flying. Okay, so we've got 1 versus 1. This is the situation. This Aisha was a late entry. Prof Biscuit was actually one of the first entries of the day. Okay. Ooh, not good. Let's just see it from the antagonist point of view. Getting low down to the surface there. I don't know if you could see the shadow there, but that looked very close. The AI script certainly does a lot of rolling. Now we get a different angle on this. Got some hits there. There might be some bullet holes on this. Let me just take a look. Yeah, I see there's bullet holes in this. Oh, no. No, oh, that was a very interesting maneuver. He shot right past you there with that amazing braking maneuver there. I'm not sure that was intentional. That was an evasive spin. Oh! Darn. Wants to go full on Murray Walker there. Oh my goodness, look at how close they are. Practically trading paint. What is Aisha gonna do here? Prof Biscuit delivering the lead from close range. Oh, there's some hits going on there. But the hardware, the structure is holding together. Oh my goodness! How is this? How are these pilots holding this together? And once again, getting very close to the ground, almost running out of altitude. A little bit of a roll there. Now getting back in position. Oh, and something else. And Aisha is spinning out of control. Oh! And I think we have our victor. Aisha drops out and Prof Biscuit takes the round. That was pretty good. What are we doing tonight? We're judging Runway project. So Prof Biscuit takes the round thanks to the power of Gencott Kerman. Okay. So we're going to go for round 3 now. Or, sorry. No, I'm calling them round 3. I mean, we're going to do, like, test number 3. We're just going to keep doing this so we collect good statistics. Because it's not fair to if you have a couple of bits of bad luck. You want to make sure that, on average, the real experts... It's like the World Series, you know? Baseball is all about statistics because they play so many games. And I will have a challenge where everyone that's watching, they can choose to submit a plane, and maybe we have a much bigger challenge tomorrow night. But you're going to have to wait to hear, and then you're going to have to join the Discord. So we're going to enable this again. I think we're going to switch up the teams this time, because I think that's only fair. There we go. So slightly different teams this time. Let's go around. And we're going to enable finite ammunition again. Now, I would really like to perhaps ask the audience opinion on which one they like the most. But so think about which one plane looks the best, right? They're obviously all based on the same DNA, which is why you have to be, have to give some good judgment. The only thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to start... Should I start the competition at much closer distances? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, round 3, or phase 3 of round 1. Let's watch this. Pilots are taking off. The design limitations was you had to take an Aeris 3A, all the parts, rearrange them, and then add a gun. So we've got a lot of interesting little ideas here. Let's find Prof Biscuit. Let's find John F. President, because he's always been the first one to go down. Are all 3 guns the same? No, there's only one gun. All the guns in the planes have to be the same. That's the thing. Everybody plays by the same rules, and after that, it's all good. Okay, we've already got fire happening. Whoa! There, let's watch some shots from this angle. Oh, somebody get hit there. Who dropped out already? I missed that. Let's switch back to sorry. And once again, I gotta figure out who dropped out first, right? Levy, Aisha, Chuckmaster, Scott, John F. President, V, Prof Biscuit. Oh, it's Ricecorn dropped out first, right? And then somebody else. Damn it, things are happening way too fast. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to watch the replay for this one. Unless somebody is paying attention. We're down to 5 already. John F. President died for sure. I think he was the 3rd one to die. Oh, it was John F. and then Scott? Okay, so... Okay. Oh, Chunkmaster taking it on the chin there. And so we need to balance these teams up because it's not fair to have Chunkmaster falling out of the sky being the teammate of Aeris. So we got to switch this over. So the AI is mostly the same, but there's some sliders you can adjust to fine-tune the AI. And obviously good players want to do that. If you want to be a winner at Runway Project, you have to do the numbers, tune the aircraft, and know that you're going to take advantage and make it work. Or work it make, because obviously we can't steal that catchphrase, right? What's the best version for mods? What do you mean? This is going to be Kerbal 1.91, right? That's the version we're using. So if you don't have that, you're in trouble. You can't participate. What I need is a log. Is that intentional? Oh. SkySack is not long for the world. But you know what? I could still fly that. Should you make popcorn? Probably not. I don't know. But there will be later episodes which will be cool. Okay, so hold on. So yeah, now... yeah. That was number 5. So Lavi 154 has their work cut out for them. They're closing from a long distance away. Okay, so... Where's Lavi? There we go, yeah. They're just flying in a straight line towards the... Incoming fire already! Did I forget to turn off infinite ammo? I think I might have. Let's pop this up. Oh no, Lavi has no ammunition! It's basically not in any condition. Oh! Okay, we gotta switch teams. Okay, so Lavi is now number 6. So Aisha still has ammunition. But Prof Biscuit is out of ammunition, so the question is, can Aisha take down Prof Biscuit in the next couple of minutes? Because I think at this point... Why are they just flying in a straight line? Like, you do realize you've got somebody on your tail, right? And you're the one with the guns. Not really. The AI has clearly been tuned to be not so aggressive. Yeah, this plane's trying to bug out. The Cookie Professor might, in fact, secure a first place or a second place. I mean, going to secure a second place. The question is, can they deny Aisha the first place that they deserve? Because they have lots of ammunition. Yeah, Aisha's already like, oh, wait. We get something going on. It's thinking. Not sure how they want to turn. Doing a barrel roll as a tribute to Pepe. Yeah, the AI is... I don't know what the AI is thinking, but you can probably turn it on, right? Let's just bring it up. There's like some... where is it? Debug labels? Debug lines? There, like, tells us down here what it's thinking. Flying to target. This thing is in a nosedive right now. Okay, at least they're pulling out. Team A. Oh, look at that. That's actually kind of good. We should hide this because it's got numbers up here at the top. They're getting a long way. If there was an out of bounds, this would be it. Okay, I'm gonna call this a draw in 10 seconds because it's no fun. Have I tried turning it off and on again? I have. Okay, we're calling it. They both get that. So we're gonna do another iteration. Okay, anyone want to place bets this time? Anyone want to place bets? This is your chance. You've seen how they perform. You can start to extrapolate. I mean, I'm gonna say it seems it seems pretty good bet that John F. President will crash first. Okay, bring this out. John F. You think John F. President's pulling out the miracle? Might just happen. So what I'm gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4. We're splitting the teams up differently this time again. Bringing this up. We've got a range set, so now we just need to disable the brakes. Okay, we're all set. Starting. Ammo and... Oh, no, we've got no... They were fine with ammo and range. We're fine. But what I will do is I'll turn on the debug lines so you can see the numbers, right? So you can see how the AI is thinking, right? Just keep track of the numbers up here. So they're going to be like 8 kilometers away. Poor John. Oh. So we should watch John, because John is definitely likely to go down first, or very early. Still waiting to see who he's going to target. Can you have custom AI? You can tweak the weights and everything on the AI. If there's enough players that are interested, and we come up with a way to do it via Kerbal Operating System or Kerbal RPC, I will consider custom AI for those people that want to write their own AI. Right? I would be all about that. Still waiting to get into position. Yeah, we have ones that will have afterburners. These are using a very simple jet engine for simple rules. Okay, we have the stuff up the top. The great thing is everybody is equal. Everybody gets, the AI doing their flying. Let's go, John. Come on. Get some kills for us. The other thing I should do is put this up here so that everybody's... He has plenty of ammunition. Maybe that's his problem. Maybe he's loaded down by having too much ammunition. Oh! Oh, look at... Wait! Did that get shot down already? No, I guess Levi recovered. Oh, I see the problem here. John has a really hard time pulling out. Oh! This is why he has such trouble. Like how he put the landing gear down there just in case he was going to land. Yeah, it doesn't have nearly enough pitch authority. That's the problem. Come on, get in there. He's just trying to decide which target to engage right now. Okay. Picture an idea. Will you yawn and roll your eyes? LOL! Okay, he's getting shot at from below. Like, he's barely pulling one... Oh! He's getting hit as well. Bullet holes on the bottom and everything. There's someone coming in from above as well. I tell you what, if there was a mod to actually display the names next to these at all ranges, that would be really nice. Oh, we lost somebody! Who did we lose there? I gotta figure out who's missing. It's not Chunkmaster, it's not John F. It's not rice corn. It's not. Oh, John F is out. Number 2, again. It was Aisha that failed first. That's crazy. Okay, who are we flying with now? We're flying with Scott, who has already been damaged. Note that I'm missing one of my tailplanes. Your money is on the professor at this time? Whoa. Nice. Let me just see. Yeah, we disabled. Clearance check seems to remain off for some reason, but other stuff doesn't. So Scott is almost out of ammunition, you'll notice. I didn't put nearly enough ammunition on this thing, clearly. You think Levi has a good chance? I think so. Levi seems to have lots of ammunition. And I'm going to point out that I literally, what I did was like 2 things to my plane. And that was it. It was very, very simple. The only thing that I've got that's kind of different in my design is I put the gun turret over the top. And I'm out of ammunition. Okay. Whoa, that is some steep descent there. Oh, bang! Who? Okay, that was somebody else that came out. Who was that went out? Who checked out then? Oh, that was Prof Biscuit that went into the ground there. So that's one of the things. The AI can't really distinguish between a viable aircraft and one that's falling out of the sky. And boom! Okay, we gotta switch teams. Levi switches turns. Okay. So... Oh, that was Scott that just checked out. Prof is down. What is... Okay, what is Skysack thinking? Oh, Skysack's chasing... Oh! Why are these guys all the way over here? They're like miles away. Oh, okay. Levi, what are you doing? Oh, at least you're headed back to the barn. Yeah, the AI is running away. Yeah, they're practicing social distancing in aircraft. We also have cockpit views, by the way, so, so you can watch these things happening. Here we go. And trying to engage here. Oh! Oh. Bang, Skysack knocked out. That's number 5. Chunk Master Blast is still around and they have ammunition. Who else is around? Rice Corn still has some bullets. Uh-oh. Actually, Skysack's number 6. Who's still running? We have Chunkmaster still alive. And Rice Corn. So Levi was checked out just before that, right? Skysack is just falling very slowly. You think they both collided? That might be what happened. I mean, I'm gonna say it looks like Yeah, Levi. They collided with each other. Damn. I guess we have to call that a tie, right? I'm going to put a K next to their entry on the scoring table for collision or kamikaze. Makes for far more exciting stuff. So this was built by Chunkmaster Blast and is flown by Joelle Kerman, currently facing off against Valentina Kerman. Valentina Kerman flying the Ricecorn Special. Valentina Kerman earlier showed her skills after losing both of her vertical stabilizers, and her undercarriage and a canard continued to fight and eventually shot down I don't remember who. Prof Biscuit, I think. I know we want but Valentina still has ammunition. This is the only thing, is we can't switch between the active participants too easily. Let's just keep the sight on them. Okay. Come on, Val. No parachute on the plane, but you know, they can bail out if they want to. I don't know, I thought you had that lined up, but that is not a good move. That's put them on your tail. Val is really good at handling those high Gs, right? Oh! Oh, that looked good. That looked close. Almost out of ammunition. 60 rounds left. And Val is dry. So we're going to start... When one of them gets their weapons dry, right? It starts like a 1 minute countdown. That's what I'm going to say. Because it's not fair for the other one to just like waste all their time. They have 1 minute to figure out how to kill Val. And it looks like they're doing barrel rolls through the sky together. Let's try. Uh-oh. Wait. Hold on, I'm trying to do something here. This is the pathing. There we go. Stationary camera. I'm trying to find a camera view that works, and clearly I'm not doing a very good job. Well, that's very cool, but not what I wanted. Okay, I guess I'm gonna call that 1 minute because Val has been able to survive. In the face of excessive ammunition, they are both pulling a draw out of this. That's 7. There's only one pilot that has managed to go all the way through to the final, and that is Prof Biscuit, who's looking very good. I think we're gonna... How many more rounds do you think we should do here? Well, I think Prof Biscuit is looking very good in terms of scoring. But we're going to do some more rounds, so let's do this. We're going to do at least one more round, right? All the rounds! We want all the rounds. Wow. Yes. Could you have them all against each other? That's what I'm trying to... That's what I can do with the AI I have, right? So we're going to do another infinite ammo round so that we don't have any timeout. We're going to start the competition at a closer range of 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers. Oh, ammo gauges. What does that work? I don't even know how that works. Well, let's bring up the versus. We're going to turn on everybody. And that's our team of 4. How is John going to die this time? That's a very good question that we shall find the answer to. I suspect that he will faceplant into the ground again. But there's John F. President again. Let's get camera on them just so we can really appreciate how they fly. And start the competition. There, we'll get a nice view of this. Odd numbers of rounds is a good idea, but not guaranteed to produce clear winners. Yeah, see, John even has a really hard time lifting off because the landing gear is so far back. Okay. Let's try an auto flyby position. Let's see what that does. Oh, there we go. Coming over the top. Hey, we get a flyby now. Let's see if we can actually... There we go. Nice. So you can also select target. There you go. And then we can change, add auto zoom. So we could just watch John F, right? See what happens to them. Let's give them a bit more zoom capability. John F has a really interesting tailplane design, you'll note. Has like 3 tails on it. The camera shake makes... I tell you what I would really like is the ability to pause the game, but not bring up the pause menu. So that I could adjust the camera and make sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. I'm just watching John to see what happens to him. Okay. And I think he's going into the ground. He's not going to pull up from that. No, he's... or maybe. Oh, actually, yes, he's not dead yet. I'm not dead yet! Time control mod. That might be what I will look for. Time control. Because I love to control time. So obviously this is just watching one target that we shall nickname Sitting Duck. Oh look, he's actually able to pull like 5G in that turn, so I'm not sure why it has such a hard time all the other time. It's kind of an interesting view of the whole thing here, huh? I think maybe I should stop zooming in quite so much. Just so that we can see more of the action going on. Oh! I think he might have got some hits there. There's definitely somebody on him. Oh! 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 Oh, man! Oh, wow! Clipped him there! Who was that? Who was that sexy mofo? Yep, there's John going down. John F. President. About to become John F. underwater. Oh, actually... Diving, though, may be able to... Oh, looks like he's actually got control of things after quite a serious tail strike. In fact, he is not the first person to die. We've lost somebody else first, and I need to figure out who it is. It's me! Scott is the first person to die in this round. That's, you know, it happens. What is this? What is happening? We are watching a dogfight between a number of AI aircraft designed by players who are participating in a competition called Runway Project. We're currently paying attention to John F. President because John F. President has had a very unfortunate time with crashing. And again, no, he's inverted. He is not going to pull out in time. I'm pretty sure. No, oh, he's got it. He's got it. Wow. Okay. I keep predicting this is going to be the end of him. Come on, John. That looked like it could almost have been another strike. But he's still doing fine there. This is going to be the one that John just owns everybody. Uh-oh. No, he's doing an outside loop. Flip over. Pull out. Pull up. Pull up. Oh, you can see the shadow there. Oof. Yeah, maybe what happened was he had his tailplane damaged and now that messed up his aerodynamics. Right? Maybe he had too much lift at the back and he wasn't able to get a high enough angle of attack. Right? And now he's able to pull 5 Gs. I mean, I'm going to say this is surprising how long these people they've lasted this time. Of course, you know, odds are that these ones are sitting on the ground, like, dead already. Another inverted loop there. Hey, Bestlander 4! Hi, how are you? Thanks for highlighting the message. Oh, pulling hard there. Still in the game. I'm just gonna pick a new point. Like, here we go. This is keeping an eye on John. Oh, he's lost another tailplane. Oh, John's out. John goes down in a blaze of glory. Who's that that's shooting him? Ah, come on. I wanted to know who was shooting him. Engaged by 1. I guess that could be Levi, because that would make sense. Oh no, that would be Skysack, I think. I love how John is falling and he's still shooting. Never say die. Never say die. And that's the end. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're switching. So this is Aisha, who has lost one of their canards by the looks of things. Oh no, they got both their canards. I thought they might have been struggling. Man, John was looking so good. I really gotta say, props to him for that style. Never giving up, never surrendering. So let's switch to some more dynamic views, right? Oh, who's this? Who's this missing bits of their plane and spinning around? Ah, Levi, I do not like your chances, but then again, maybe it makes you really good at dodging. He's thinking about shooting this, but yeah, that's Chunkmaster that's on their tail. Oh, looks like we lost somebody else from Team 2. Oh yeah, we lost Prof Biscuit. Prof Biscuit was third one to die, and yeah, Levi is going down. I'm gonna call that number 4. I think it's much more fun when we disable the collision avoidance. In-air collisions make this so much more entertaining. You know, slipping, threading the needle there, staying alive. That's, of course, shooting at Skysack. That's Aisha Fix shooting at Skysack there. Running out of altitude quickly, but still... There must be some very complex algorithms. I'm not sure. I think it's... Well, it's interesting. I would love to have a full AI air combat thing, but... Yeah, the mustache plane. Is that what you want to call it? Ooh! Oof! Singeing the mustache there. This is that's Skysack still shooting at Aisha. But Aisha is pulling off some interesting maneuvers there to slow him down, pull him past. Doing lots of rolls there. I think they're doing strategic Oh! Oh, and Aisha's torn apart! Yeah, but, you know... yeah, just to be sure, Aisha was taken down by Skysack. Okay, elsewhere, Chunkmaster Blast is engaging Aeris Ricecorn. Ricecorn still lives, though. So Chunkmaster Blast is currently in the 2v1 situation. I'm running BD fights, yes. And we're having challenges where I ask participants to build aircraft according to a certain spec, and then we run them against them. They have a limited time to build them and test them and tune them. And then we run the battles. So there will be an announcement for everyone that wants to participate as to what the challenge is. And if you want to know for sure, if you want to ask questions, the Discord will have the exact numbers. So I'm going to... the exact rules. Because, you know, you want to be careful to make sure that everybody's working on the same page. If my plane doesn't know where it's flying, nobody knows where it's flying. Man, I'm going to say... Chunkmaster is doing a pretty good job here staying alive. Whoa! Oh! That was doing some international relations there, I think. Oh! Yeah, exactly. Realize the target that's shooting at you. Oh, Chunkmaster may not make it out of this. Chunkmaster still... oh, there we go. I think that may be the end. Bang! Okay. So that means Skysack switches teams. So now we are with Skysack, who has recently become a turncoat. Now they have one. they have the targets. Yeah, I'm gonna say Chunkmaster Blast's done quite well since the early rounds. Failed very early, but not anymore. This is not KSP multiplayer. It's asynchronous multiplayer. It's play by mail multiplayer. Oh! I wish there was a battle royale mode. I tell you what, if I knew how to compile. Yeah, if I could bother getting my toolchain and everything set up, I would totally mod in Battle Royale mode. This was originally written by Bahamutto D, or whatever that is. But it's currently maintained by somebody else. 1-to-1 Kerbin scale Battle Royale, there you go. That would be an interesting idea. A battle royale that takes place on the surface of a planet that gets smaller and the gravity gets higher so you can carry less and less and you get closer and closer together. The participants only create the aircraft. Yes, so you don't need to write the software. But if anybody wants to write AI that does these kind of challenges, I would totally create a set of challenges. If there are teams that think they can write AI to do these things, then I would be all about it. So I think wow, Ricecorn is staying alive. Ricecorn does not look like they have any tailplane there, but what they do have is Valentina Kerman at the controls. Bill is obviously going to be outmatched, at least in terms of pilot skill, even though Val has very much lost the use of her vertical stabilizers. Oh, well, so we're using infinite ammo in this round. So some of the rounds go with infinite ammo just because it's much better than having a stalemate. Oh, Val shot by him. That's going to make her vulnerable. But you know what? She turns hard and she flips out. Ooh, I think she get hit there again. But because she doesn't have those vertical stabilizers, she can like pull pancake maneuvers that Bill cannot possibly manage. You know, his plane wants to go straight, but hers just wants to flip out. She is just fighting to keep it going straight. And it just does it for him. So it's an interesting dynamic, let's say. Like I'm quite amazed that plane has done so well, given that it has no stabilizer. We should switch to it, right? Look at this. This is Val flying this. Bullet holes all over the rear. No stabilizers, right? Missing lots of... Yeah, that's right. Val Starbuck Kerman. So you look at the velocity vector when she sometimes pulls some of these maneuvers. Oh! I think she's finally bought it. She's finally come out second to Bill. She's got no engines or anything. And so that's actually one of the rounds I want to do, is like a gliding only battle in the atmosphere of Joule to see, you know, oh, look at that, really tearing it, rubbing it in. Yeah, I love how Val technically is still targeting this. She's got no ammunition though, so... Although, if Bill fails to pull out of that dive... Yeah, okay, we're going to call this one. So, that was Ricecorn 7. Bill gets 8. That's, yeah, Skysack. Skysack coming away with the win. Okay, I think this will have to be the last round, and then we're going to announce the rules for the next round, right? So... load that. Oh, I guess that's another idea, is we could probably try flying it elsewhere. So anyway, I think we're going to do something pretty simple, right? But we'll show you what you need to do. And we're going to do finite ammo again this round. There we go. That should work. And start at 8 kilometers and then take off all the brakes. Do you think John F will do anything this round? Okay, we're all set. This is Chunk Master Blaster. Will watch them from this angle. Okay, start competition. Off they go. They're not all in the same team, right? They all take off in different directions and then... Oh! Look at this! My goodness, Chunk Master Blast, for all his scoring, just barely gets off the ground there. Look at that, huh? I'm going to move the vessel switcher over a bit. Just got to keep an eye on who's in whose team again. Ricecorn for the win, you think? Do you think Val's going to take it? Ricecorn's actually done pretty well. Like, a couple of 7s, 6s. So that's like how many things die. The problem is right now is the mod doesn't let me know who killed who. And it's very hard to figure out because just because they hit doesn't mean that they get the kill, right? Waiting for teams to get in position. Now this is motion sickness. You could also click through on this to get better. And actually, you know, you can increase the field of view if you really want to get motion sick. Okay, round is starting. Nice little bit of a roll there, just saying we're ready. So I mean, most of these rounds are going to be built around guns. Simply because missiles are kind of overpowered. I got to figure out how to balance it, so you're going to get guns more than anything. How do you get split key? I don't know. Why would I know about Android? You're asking the wrong person here. Oh, deciding not to actually engage. Oh my goodness! This is Prof Biscuit already spinning out of control. Whoa! I think there might have been a bit of a collision there. Oh, there's a major furball in that direction. Let's just watch this for a little while. Oh yeah, so there's the weapons gauge there. That's what we're seeing. So we can watch this from a static viewpoint again. Uh-oh! Oh, is that a kill? Man, who was that? That would be nice to know. That was Skysack! Shot down already. Hold on. Dogfight camera. Oh, so we want to check. Skysack still flying? Oh, Chunkmaster! Oh, Chunkmaster's the first one to go out. John F. President has only one wing and is going down. And John F. becomes the second one to drop out. So I'm going to switch Scott over to Team A to keep things balanced. That's me changing. There's Skysack going down. Boom. Skysack's number 3. Yeah, this is happening fast in this round. Oh, Ricecorn has already lost both her tailplanes. Val is once again just, you know, showing off those slippy skills. Levi just sort of sitting out there and not engaging. Let's do dogfighting camera for a while. Oh, we get some hit there, but I don't think it was substantial enough to cause a kill. That is targeting Scott there. Oh, that is... I'm going to switch Prof Biscuit, because it looks like we had another death. And it looks like Scott is out. Whoa! Yeah, Ricecorn dropped out, was the 4th one, and then Scott was number 5. So that leaves Prof Biscuit, Aisha, and Levi still in the air. Runway Project is where we have a series of challenges for players to build aircraft, and then they go through the challenge, we score them, and then we see we total up the points over time. So it's a series of challenges that are run by AI, and we all get to watch it, so there's no live playing or anything. It's just all built about building combat planes, hence Runway, right? The AI is already written, so you use the stock AI, but you can tweak the performance of it, you can tweak the behavior. I think we should switch over to these guys because they're much closer. So this was a very simple one because everybody had the same parts to work with. You were hoping for more rockets? Well, rockets don't land on runways. But it has to be something that we can all control, right? It has to be something where piloting skill does not come into it. It's all about building skill. Prof Biscuit has got some 2-in-1 action going on here. Staying alive, though. Why is SpaceX using Dragon 2? Oh my goodness. What? Oh! You know what? I think that's Prof Biscuit out for the count. Okay, so we're going to switch teams. Aisha is out, and we're going to turn off... Oh, not turn off Aisha, sorry. I'm going to turn off Prof Biscuit. Oops. I hope Aisha's still flying. Yeah, okay. I accidentally turned off Aisha's AI for a second. So this is it for the finale. It still has ammunition, and but Lavi 154 does not have any ammunition, so we're just gonna run for a little amount of time and see if they can hold on. What's Scott's day job? I write software for a major tech company. Oh, Dragon 2... Basically, Dragon 2 is a superior spacecraft to Dragon 1. That's the whole thing. When they came up with the new bid, they decided to submit the new Dragon. Also, the original plan was that it would mean better commonality because they would have the Crew Dragon and Dragon 2 would share a lot of hardware, but that's become less and less the case as it's evolved. Oh, man. Come on. Give us a kill. That's why I wrote Wormhole Ray. I wasn't out of the blue. I'd been posting about Twitter on that forever. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. You get a little bit of ammunition. Can you get the kill? Yes! Yes! Aisha pulls it off. Gets the final kill for the win. Okay, so... So that's the numbers. I mean, I could total these up, but I think... I'll put, if people were keeping track, I'm going to figure out the exact translation to scores, but it looks to me that I'm going to have to do some number adding up. Looks like Aisha's been pretty reliably good, but also Prof Biscuit, obviously John F. President was terrible. Scott was pretty lousy as well, as would be expected. SkySack did reliably well. Yeah, I will put the numbers up in a bit. Numbers will go crunch. But we're going to go back. What I'm going to do actually is I'll F9 and load this round. And we'll go back to the building because I'm going to tell you what the next challenge is, right? So, for everyone who wants to participate, you have to build an aircraft which follows the rules, right? So, we're going to go to the Space Center. You got to have BD Armory. That's the first thing, right? Mech Eng or Aero Eng, I can't tell you because I'm a software guy. I'm an astronomer. So anyway, yes. So you build a plane. It has to have the parts that I tell you, right? I'll tell you where it's flying. Yeah, we're not gonna. This isn't gonna be a full-length stream. So previously, the challenge was that you had to take an Aeris and turn it into a combat plane using a small gun that we had, right? Now the challenge is you're gonna have to carry kind of the biggest gun that they have. And what's the biggest gun that they have here? I'm just going to put this out so you can see the biggest gun. We have the Gao cat, right? This is the monster, right? Hold on. Let me open. Let me just open the stock Aeris. This isn't what we're going to use for it, but yeah, you have to fit this monster gun onto a small plane, right? But, yes, you're not going to fit it on a small plane. Is it the P108? Is there an even bigger one that I'm missing? Is that the biggest gun that we have here? We're not going to use a Browning machine gun, no. We're not going to use a howitzer. It's the Gao 8, isn't it? Right. Yeah, it's the Gao 8 Avenger, right? It's the strongest Avenger, right? So yeah, it has 7 barrels. It's a monster. This is the gun on the A10. Be sure to give it plenty of ammunition. But, so you're only allowed that gun. But you will be judged on how small a plane you put it on. Right? So, we'll be judging you in terms of mass. You're not allowed to use part clipping. Right? So, any excessive use of part clipping will be judged, will be held against you. But yeah, it has to be a jet plane. You have to put this on it. You have to put an AI module on it. You have to put a weapon manager on it. You obviously have to put the ammunition on it. Oh, and the other rule that I'm going to put in is the only engines you're allowed to use are the Junos, the basic jet engine, the really tiny jet engine. So instead of that big engine, no, you got to use this little engine. You can use more than one of those if you like, but again, you will be judged on how small and beautiful your plane is. Can you utilize glitches? Not sure about that. One other rule that we're having is you're not allowed to mess with this armor thickness, because that's just too easy, right? Armor thickness apparently doesn't add mass right now, so that's a problem. So join the Discord if you want to submit a plane. I'll make sure the rules are in there, and it doesn't have to be an Aeris. You can build any plane you like, but you will be judged on how small and light your plane is. Right? So, compact aircraft that are beautiful will get extra points compared to big, ugly planes. The whole point is tiny plane, big gun. Also, you need to include a cockpit. Right? That's the other thing. Well, you can, but you're only allowed one cannon. So, having multiple cannons, you can't use it for propulsion. You have to have a cockpit for a crew member. You have to have a crew member on board. So you can use the Mark 1 inline. You can use any of these cockpits. So, again, if you have any discussion, any ideas, we will talk about it in chat. But we will have... this will have to be ready by about 8 p.m. tomorrow. Right? And we will do another round and judge it. And I will have the scores based on the performance. But actually, there's one thing that I forgot that we had to do here. And I need to have your opinions. Don't save. Just shoot it backwards. All the restraints are lame. Yeah, you know what? We need balance. This is California time zone, yes. So I need to know how people would rank these planes in terms of how cool they look, right? I'm going to write out these requirements in the Discord. There's actually a special channel for participants. But obviously, the ones that didn't participate today missed out on the points that you're going to get for this round, right? So, again, the rule was that you had to take an Aeris and make it into something unique and beautiful. So, can I get scores out of 10 for each of these, right? We're going to start with... we'll do it in alphabetical order. So, Aisha. What does Aisha get out of 10? Come on. Try to decide. Give us some numbers. 7s, 8s. Somebody get a 10, 6. Okay, you guys seem to like that, but I'm going to take... Oh, J3's bike doesn't like that, but I'm going to give Aisha a 7 based on your feedback, right? Now, Chunkmaster. Chunkmaster took the classic Aeris and clipped the wings inside it to make it a smaller target, moved the stuff inboard. What do you think? I'm seeing 6s, 5s, 4s. Oh, there's a 7 there. I think this is a 5. I think I'm gonna give this 5. Okay, so bonus. We're gonna call this the bonus points. Right? Okay, next one is John F. President, who moved the canards back and the landing gear and ended up flat against the ground most of the time. I think it looks like it has a mohawk. 8, 6, 5, 4, 6. Ooh, 3 there. I think this is going to get a 6. I'm going to give this a 6. Okay, next one. La Vie. Ooh, I sort of like this one. This makes me think of the origin, whatever. Oh yeah, this is. I think this is definitely a 9. I'm feeling a 9. Ooh, 10. This is pretty styling in so many ways. I also like that it has an angle to it. It's classy. Okay, I'm gonna give this a 9. I'm not sure I can give it a 10 because it keeps on getting shot down, right? Okay, next one is Prof Biscuit. Prof Biscuit, more parts clipping, moving everything. It looks like it's sort of clenching its butt cheeks. Like, that's what I feel. Yeah, I don't... It looks sort of squat as well. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, definite part clipping. That's a lot of part clipping there to make it short. I think that's a 4. I'm sorry, I'm giving it a 4. And so I'm not really in the competition, but but we got to do rice corn first. There we go. Okay, rice corn. It looks like an arrowhead in this case. You got 5, 6. I don't know. I think this is 6. I think this is a 6. Okay, and then there's me. Basically your classic Aeris 3A, but we slid the wings forward a little and moved the fins inboard. 0. I think that's definitely a 0. I agree. 0. Finally, Sky Sack. Okay. 4, 4, 6, 5. I mean, I'm not sure. This kind of moves the tailplane forwards a bit. That's really doesn't move very much. It doesn't feel like there's much imagination here. I'm going to give this a 4 as well. Okay. So I'm going to compile these scores, and we'll know tomorrow what the exact results are, right? Because by tomorrow I'll actually have a spreadsheet and everything, right? But I'm going to post the requirements in Discord just to make sure everybody knows. And we will see you tomorrow. Fly safe. Oh, you know what I need? I need to have an outro thing. Wait a second. We should do this and we're gonna add it. We're gonna make it look cool. Image, and we need to go to here and here. There we go. Oh, it's black on black. Wait, can you have solid color? There, I'm making this up as I go along. Hey, look, we got Runway project. Gotta switch things. Wow, this is really hard to put in the middle. There, now we look so professional. Fly safe.